Bro, Solon leveling is a real thing. The homies out here farming aura harder than almost anybody I've ever seen. I don't know if it was an actual blunder or if this man is out here plotting like a mad scientist. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the WoWa anniversary live stream just went live, and let's just say the community was split in half. Some people thought it was an alright, pretty dope, pretty exciting anniversary live stream, while others thought it was complete dog shit. They were not happy with the rewards, they were not happy with what Kuro was doing, and they were quite vocal about it. So much so that Kuro went out of their way and actually made a post asking people to give him their feedback right away the same day. One of the famous Kuro listen moments. Now, I don't know, like I was telling you, if Kuro was plotting for this all along, if they were trying to release subpar rewards to have the community speak out and then be like, yo, we got you, we listening. I don't know if they're mad geniuses out here doing this, or if they're truly just some gentle giants waiting to listen to their community. Either way, they some goats. So today we're going to talk about my opinions, what some of the people were saying. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. And we're going to take a look at what Kuro said themselves. Okay, so let's hop in. So here we have my post over on X and what I said. So basically, these are some of the things we're getting, right? We're getting the 2 new banners, the rerun of all these characters, Shang Li and Carlotta summer bikini skins. We're also getting, or we got the announcement of the Wuthering Waves X Cyberpunk Edge Runners collaboration. So after everything and all the rewards, I ended up giving this a personal rating of 7 out of 10. Now, could it have been better? 100%. Could it have been worse? 100%. But overall, I think that was a pretty fair rating. So some of the people went and commented and they were like 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Homie Cypher said 9 out of 10. This guy said 5 out of 10, 7.6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Shitty anniversary. Here we have a 15 out of 10. Damn. Okay, and another 7 out of 10. So as you can see, most people within my small community gave it a 7 out of 10. Now, I do want to clarify, there are some things that I feel are much better. And I do think that there are some things that are much worse when it comes to our overall expectations. But before I tell you that, I want to take a look at some of the things that people are saying, right? So here we have one of the many posts, and they said, I'm not one to complain about rewards usually, but who will piss me the fuck off? You are rerunning virtually every character in one patch with no guarantees and only 20 free pulls. This is the scummiest anniversary I've ever seen in a gacha. This just makes me not want to spend. So this is one of the big problems, the fact that they're rerunning all these banners within this big patch and people are mad. Now, I'm going to give you my take on this. First off, I think that as free-to-plays, most people ain't going to go out here and summon on multiple characters throughout a patch. Matter of fact, most people are either going to be summoning on Zanny, they're going to be summoning on Siakona, or they're going to be skipping some of these, or both, and waiting for the next Resonators. Now, I don't think it's a problem that they released these other banners. It's just a matter of, like, they could have done better implementation. So I will say one thing that I don't like about these banners, and that's the fact that these are supposed to be these awesome anniversary banners, right? And they're going to be running at the same time as the brand new shiny units, and these other banners don't have guaranteed pity. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I really wanted to help new players, I would at least make it so your first summon in these anniversary Resonator Convene banners is a guaranteed. You don't lose no 50-50, nothing. That's one thing that I gotta agree is kind of shitty. Because at the end of the day, if you want to summon for, let's say, Phoebe to help out your Zanny, and then you lose your 50-50 on Phoebe, and then you also lose, bro, you're going to be out here raging, you're going to be out here molding, you're going to be out here doing all kinds of shit. So I do feel that those banners should 100% have a 100% rate up on your first 5-star pull, and you should be able to select it and just get it when you do your summon. So that's the one thing that I gotta agree with the community. But I also don't think that just because these banners are here, they should be giving us a ton more summons specifically from these banners. I do think they should be giving us more summons, but not because of these banners. Okay, now here we have their official actual 2.3 preview with all the stuff, and there's quite a bit of things that we're going to be getting out here. So you kind of get to see some of the rewards, right? You get to see 10 convenes right here, you get to see a bunch more here, you get to see some asteroids and some extra goodies, more summons out here, which is really nice. We finally got the summer skins. Listen, this is a big talking point for me as a big gotcha waifu lover when it comes to these games. Mainly, I play for the ass and titties, as I'm sure most of you do. I am very excited for the fact that they're giving us some fire swimsuit models. And I gotta be honest, anytime that they allow us to see more skin, like actual skin, ooh, they got me, bro. They got me. And as you can see, Carlotta got her ass out all there. Ooh, that's real good. That's gonna look real good when she pulls out that gun from there. And Shang Li, well, she's Shang Li, the greatest looking female character in all of Wuthering Waves. So this is really dope. And yes, they did a little discount on it, and it's gonna be special outfits and all that stuff. And some people were mad. They were saying that they should be giving us a free outfit for these characters. And listen, I don't know about y'all, but we pretty much got a free 4-star outfit for Sanhua, and a lot of people use Sanhua. Maybe they'll give us another 4-star character outfit in the future, maybe even a 5-star character outfit in the future, who knows. But these are summer skins, and it's only 2 of them, so I don't see them really giving them out for free, nor do I expect them to give them out for free. I'm actually happy they're putting them in the game at all, and I don't think they should be given out for free, but maybe give us something else for free, another 4-star or maybe a 5-star outfit for our rover, right? A nice little beach outfit for our rover, be it male or female, I don't know. But give us a summer outfit for maybe our rover, right? That would be pretty cool, and people would be pretty hyped. Now, after that, we have even more summons, the return of these things right here for the people that missed it. Some nice little phantom echoes, and a bunch of these little echo rerolls for the main stat, which are really good. That alone is really damn good. We have the initial top-up reset, and some people were so mad about this. Oh my god, they're resetting top-ups. It's a whale anniversary. They're just trying to take our money. Listen, not everybody out here is broke. Some people like to spend money in their games. So this is a really good thing. If you're someone that hasn't even put 5 cents into the game, that hasn't put no money into the game, yet you're bitching, crying, and moaning, bro, go get a job and put $5 into the game. It'll go a long way if you just put them $5 monthly. Get yourself a battle pass here and there. Spend some money on something that's entertaining you. But don't be out here bitching, crying, and moaning all the time and not supporting Kuro Games. So this right here is really good for those of us that like to put a little money into the game. I'm just saying, bro. Then we have the upgraded Red Tourney event, and I saw a lot of people bitch about this, and I knew this was going to be a problem. Whenever they do these returning events in the gacha games that I play, the people that have been playing the game get so mad. How dare these new players get shit, but we that have been supporting the game this whole time don't get it? How come they get all these rewards, but we don't? Bro, it's this entitled mentality. Don't get me wrong. I'm just as much as the next guy wanting good shit and new shit and more shinies. I want more shit for me and more loot. But I do see how valuable it is for people to get these rewards when they're coming back to the game. You have to have not logged in for 60 consecutive days. This will make people want to test out the game. Could they make it so they have an event run like this for their loyal fan base, for the people that have been playing the game? Hell yeah, 100%. But getting mad at the returning event is not the right way to voice that particular issue. So I do see some people saying, yo, we want more shit. Give us like a loyalty event, but don't get mad at the returner player event. That's not good. The upgraded Pioneer podcast, that means they're gonna get new items in the Pioneer podcast, which is good because it was kind of shit. So that's really nice. Resounding Waves participated in the anniversary web event. Resounding Waves to review the milestones you've achieved in the world of Wuthering Waves over the past year. Not bad. The birthday blessing was really cool because I believe this is the little thing that they showcase that gives Rover the little crown, which is cosmetics, and they announced 2 cosmetics, the wing cosmetics and the little crown. So I don't know how you're going to put that little crown to show, but I really like it. I think it's dope. I wonder if it's only going to show on Rover or on any of your characters. I have no idea, but I just think it's really damn cool. And then after this, we have a little bit of information, kind of irrelevant. And then after that, we have the new companion story, the new story event, new permanent event, Dreaming Deep, new tactical holograms, new phantom echoes, and a bunch of optimization things, which are pretty damn good once again. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know the event is not that insane in terms of rewards, but in terms of content and things for us to do in the actual event, 2 new hologram challenges, permanent event, new story event, new companion quest. I think it's pretty damn good. Now, if we go over here, we can take a look at the total pulls, right? So we have a total of 37 limited pulls, which I believe is a little bit more than they usually give us in any of these, updates like 2.2 or whatever. I think it's quite a bit more. I'm not exactly sure how many. And they're not counting the asteroids, just the pulls. So we have 37 of those, which in my opinion is pretty damn nice. It's not the greatest, and I wish it was more of a round number. It would have been nice to be like 40, 50 pulls would have been really good. But then we have people saying things like 20 pulls more than usual because it isn't a usual patch. 37 pulls for 12 banners is not a flex. And we go back to the original topic of the banners. I don't get why people are counting these rerun banners as like, yo, there's so many banners. Oh my God, we gotta pull them all. We gotta catch them all. We don't usually do that. Bro, we just had Camellia and Cantarella. How many people pulled both, especially as free to play, and then pulled Shorekeeper? If you did, you shouldn't be worrying about this because you broke, right? So I don't understand the whole concept of, yo, they just gave us some rerun banners. They should have given us like 20 pulls per banner. Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand where that fits in. I do think we need more pulls to make people happy, and because it is their 1 year anniversary, the biggest thing they've had, and it's a big way to go boom, you know what I mean? So that would be really cool. I even think, as I was telling people, 60 summons would be my ideal. 30 during Zanny's banner and 30 during Siakona's banner, not counting asteroids. I think that would be really good. It would be a lot better, and that goes quite a long way. It's almost half, and if you really want to get extra with it, fine. Give us 80 summons. 40 during Zanny, 40 during Siakona, okay? That's 40 limited banner pulls, once again, not counting the asteroids, and I think that would be pretty cool. Now, when we look at what people are saying in the bigger complaints, right, so we have the good side. 37 pulls, events with actual good gameplay, free profile customizations, new permanent elusive realm, 2 holograms, 2 new quests, 2 new skin, and the announcement of the Cyberpunk collab. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but it's pretty damn lit. And then on the bad side, 10 anniversary character banners and no free 5-star. That's the main gripes. We have too many banners, we don't have enough summons, and we don't have a free 5-star selector. So I know there's more complaints from people out there, but these are the main things. Now, once again, I'm not trying to say it's all peachy over here. I'm not trying to say it's a 10 out of 10. But I'm also not trying to say it's dog shit and it's the worst thing ever. I do want Kuro to listen and improve the game, right? So, no free 5-star. Holy shit, the game is ending. The world is ending. But Kuro said, listen, we got you. So first off, we had the Wuthering Waves Reddit actually coming out here and dropping some information saying, yo, we're going to try to hit him up, pass on the information at our contacts at Kuro Games. Just make sure that you guys do some good content. We're taking all the top level commenters. That means comments to this post, not responses to other comments, and aggregating them to send to our Kuro Games contact, right? And on top of that, Kuro comes with the checkmate and drops this. Hello, Rovers. We have heard your concerns in regards to the anniversary livestream, and after further discussions with the team, we have reopened the anniversary channel for you to voice out your concerns or suggestion, positive or negative. Please note that Rovers will strictly adhere to the server's rules and provide their impressions and feedback in an appropriate and constructive manner. So right away, Kuro came out and said, listen, we listening. We playing checkers out here. No, you're playing checkers, then we're playing chess. They was ready for it, bro. They dropped this pretty much instantly. And not only that, but it got full of people talking in there, and now it's close again because they probably had enough of, people saying what was wrong, how to improve. They had enough feedback, ladies and gentlemen. So Kuro is listening like always. The main reason that I wanted to drop this video is, one, to inform y'all that Kuro is listening. So if you had your panties in a bunch, if you was out here with a little bit of overflow, if you was out here crying, sweating, and bitching, hey, there might be good things on the way. Kuro might be dropping more sauce. They might be giving us more summons. Who knows? I'm not saying to get your hopes up and your expectations up, but maybe they will, which is really good in my personal opinion, and it really does show that Kuro cares. But the second reason that I wanted to put this video out there is because I just dropped like a 1.5 hour video reacting to like the Gacha cast with Tectone, Genocide, Gacha Smack, Saint Tontas, and a bunch of other people, and I gave my opinions about it. And it's the same thing I'm about to tell you. The anniversary could have been better on the side of rewards. They could have given us a little bit more summons. I do think that that would have been fair. I do think that as a publicity campaign, and considering I went to college for publicity and marketing, they should have given a 5-star selector, maybe with Zhang Liao, Jian, and Yin Lin, or a standard banner character, but just a 5-star selector would have pleased the audience, would have made everybody happy, and it would have just been that much nicer, right? It would have been good for their publicity. Oh my god, look at them, all these goodies, all these events, and a free 5-star, holy shit, right? I think that would have been good. But I also think that considering the amount of content they're giving us in terms of actual quality content, things to do in the game, the fact that they are giving us a decent, could be better amount of summons, the fact that we're getting beach skins, the fact that they announced their first collaboration with a pretty big title like Cyberpunk, it was a decent show out. It could have been better, but it could have been worse, right? I rated it a whole 7 out of 10 because that's what I thought was fair. There were things that brought it down. There were things that also held it up. But at the end of the day, I think that the people saying, yo, Kuro should die, because I did see those messages. And if you're one of those, get the hell on my channel. You're a weirdo. Go touch some grass and eat some ass. But I do think that people had the right to be mad, but not to that degree. Voice out your opinions. Voice out the way you think. And if you disagree with me and it was like a 2 out of 10, that's fine. We can chat about it respectfully. Share our opinions. If you thought it was a 10 out of 10, that's great too. We can have our conversations. Me, for once, even though I was happy with the anniversary, I was excited with what they were giving us, I will never be opposed to helping and siding with the community in wanting more stuff if things are said and explained right, okay? So going out of the way and saying, yo, the event and the rewards and everything in the anniversary is dog shit, you're just a little immature fuck. But if you're saying, I think they could have done better because of this, they could have given us maybe a little bit more, promote themselves a little bit better, I think you're a grown Giga Chat explaining your points pretty damn well. But yeah, man, that's honestly going to be it for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, do be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and let me know in the comment section below what you think of the anniversary live stream and the Kuro Listen moment. For now, peace.